Hey, what's up guys, it's Graphic Phoenix back with another video today. Today is May 12th, the 12th day of May Madness, and today I have something a little special for you guys. I'm going to show you how to take this tank, a 24 by 18 by 24 Exoterra, in its current condition. As you can see, it's not very well set up. It doesn't have any coconut core covering the back. It is run down, it's old, and instead of that, I'm going to show you how to turn it into this. In this video, you're going to see me removing all the foam, you're going to see me removing all the watermarks and all the grime and grut at the very front of the tank, hoping to completely revitalize this tank and make it look like a brand new Exoterra. Come with me on this adventure and let's get into it. Now before we get started with the video, I have to do a little bit of Kijiji / Craigslist bragging. As you can see here, there's 3 solar glows, some UV lights, some basking lights, everything like that. All those lights actually came with this 24 by 18 by 24 Exoterra, custom background, everything like that. I want you guys to leave it in the comment section down below how much you think this costed me. Those of you that I've already told on Instagram, it doesn't count, but I mean, you could leave it there anyway. Now that you've left your comment, I will tell you guys I paid $60 Canadian. So that's like $45 American or something for that. So I got a heck of a deal. It just goes to show what Kijiji can do for some reptile supplies. To clean this tank, what I'm going to be using is a water and vinegar solution, as you can see there in that big spray bottle there. It's about a 20% vinegar to water ratio. Of course, we're going to need our trusty towels or paper towel, whatever you guys want to call it. And last but not least, we have the ever necessary razor blades. Now you got to make sure that these are fresh, new razor blades. This is a pack of 10 of them. You can find them at any Walmart or really home hardware store at all. You can also buy them in bulk from various places. I just don't know where to find them in bulk. Now there are a couple things that you can use to help you with this. They actually sell handles for those razor blades. So we have one of those upstairs. I might use it if I absolutely need it. I don't know whether or not that's going to be the case, so right now I'm just going to go at it with my hands, the razors, and the vinegar. So before we even get started taking anything out of the tank, I'm actually going to show you a demonstration on how to clean these doors. Now a lot of people are going to be wondering, how can I get rid of hard watermarks, algae, any sorts of buildup that happen on my glass? This is basically how I do it. What I do is I spray on some vinegar, I let it sit there for a couple minutes just to react with the calcium carbonate in our hard watermarks. The acidity in the vinegar actually breaks down the hard watermarks and it makes it so much easier to clean. Right after I'm done letting it sit for a couple minutes, I'll go through and wipe it with my paper towel. That'll make it fairly dry and you'll be getting the least hard watermarks out, if you know what I mean. Like, you're going to be wiping away a lot, but it's not going to get rid of those really bad hard watermarks. So the next process is actually what's going to do that. I spray the vinegar onto the glass one more time and then scrape down the whole surface area of the glass with my razor blade. Now I hold it very firmly and push hard, scraping down, up and down, up and down, up and down until you've covered the whole glass tank. Now that's true for any surface, whether it's the door, the tank, whatever it happens to be. You can use this method and it should get rid of whatever's on there. Of course, while you're doing this, you want to make sure that you have a very, very sharp razor blade. Now, for those of you that are under legal age, I will say maybe ask your parents before you start using razor blades. After I have raised it once, I will spray it one more time, wipe it down again, and see how bad the watermarks are. If they're still really bad, I'll do that and repeat the process until it's clean. If not, I'll let it be and you're done.
Inside lane, missing exits, I'm glued to the pavement. Between the lines, I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once, and I don't need to go around anymore. It's time to break away. Forget your
And now, as you can see, we are at the false bottom, the last barrier, and then the rocks. Basically what I'm going to be doing is saving these hydro balls because they could be useful at another time for me whenever I feel like making a false bottom. But these black rocks are pretty disgusting and I think they can go. So what I'm going to do is get an extra storage container or bin or something to put those in, and then we'll figure out what to do with them from there. I don't think you really need to see me collecting all these hydro balls, so I'll come back when this is all taken care of, and then we can finally deal with how to get this pesky silicone off the sides. I've taken out all the clay balls and the rocks in the bottom of the tank. I ended up just throwing it all away because I didn't have a container large enough for it. But right now, we're going to be tackling the silicone that's all over this tank. So silicone is very similar to the hard water spots in the way that we take it out, but it's basically going to be more of like you slide it under the silicone and you should be able to get all the way through, and then sometimes you can get it started and basically just go hopefully all the way down and get a lot of the big silicone off. You'll see me swinging by with my razor here pretty quick. See, just cutting it down. This will take off the majority of the large clumps of silicone. Once you've got off that, like the large thick clumps of silicone, then you can go in and kind of press harder and you'll take out even more. And you basically just repeat this process until you're all done with all the silicone. All the silicone is going to take quite some time to remove. So what I'm going to do is actually do it off camera. I'm going to finish up cleaning off the tank because there's really nothing left in here that I haven't shown you guys. I showed you how to take off all the watermarks and everything, which is basically all the rest that is left on here except for the silicone. So I'm going to take off the silicone. You guys kind of saw how I did it, where you just gradually push harder and harder and more silicone ends up coming off until you finally are happy with the result. I'm going to get started cleaning this all off. I'll see you guys next clip with a clean tank, and this is after. This is after everything is cleaned. It's taken about 2 hours to do the whole thing. Hour and a half, 2 hours. It's not perfect. You can still see some haziness to the glass, but honestly, based on what it was before I started and what it is now, I think I did some great work. What I did was I just razored the whole thing down, sprayed it down several times with vinegar, and just kept going until I hit all of the water spots and everything and got it all off. It's all just a lot of work. To do it the way I did it, it just takes quite some time in order to get it nice and clean like this. That kind of wraps up the video, guys. I hope you guys learned how to remove water spots as well as silicone from the back of the tank. The foam is honestly the easiest part. It basically just rips right off very cleanly and without much hassle. Like I said in the beginning of the video, please let me know if I should do a custom background for Bane. I'm thinking I probably will, but I would like to hear your feedback in the comment section down below. I want to thank you guys all for watching. If you made it to the very end of this video, leave the word Aki in the comment section down below. Also answer the question, what animal are you setting up your next tank for? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, drop a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, please leave them in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Main Madness and the actual setup of this tank. Thanks for watching, guys. Graphic Phoenix, out of here.